Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you. So I've been working on this for a while and I keep getting distracted with other designs as I'm sure you all do the same thing. So these are all patterns using herringbone, and I think I mentioned before that with herringbone, when I first saw herringbone, I didn't like it because I didn't like, let me see. So I guess on this one you can kind of see how there's like a gap. I liked I like my beads to go line up perfectly. How crazy is that? So anyway, I started looking at it again, and I think part of it, the reason why I was interested in it is, let's show you on this one here. It's a little easier to see. These are 2-hole beads. Oh, let me enlarge this here. So these are 2-hole beads. And so you can do a strip of herringbone, then a 2-hole bead, a strip of herringbone, and then you come back around to the top hole, stuff like that. So I kind of got interested in that. And here's the other thing is I had ordered, when I first started ordering beads, when I first started this channel, maybe like 3+ years ago, I had accidentally ordered beads. I ordered them because they were on sale. I didn't realize they were 2-hole beads. So when I saw this design, this is how bad I am. When I saw the design, I was like, oh, that's what you use those beads for. So I was like digging through all my stuff, and I had it actually in a big container, and I had a ton of these. I guess they were like a bulk bag, so I had like 2 different types. I didn't know, I don't think I've used them in this, but anyway, so we'll get to that. So before I go any further, we're going to go one through each one of these. I'll talk a bit about it. This is basically to give you an idea what to look forward to, what we're going to make. If you have any suggestions, by all means, let me know. There's some of these that I feel need some work, so we're going to kind of problem solve through some of these different designs that, the beads buckle a bit. And so, but before I say that, this video, and it'll be in the title, is a giveaway video. So please comment USA or Canada. I'm going to give away my grab bags from Jill Wiseman's grab bag sale. So one set of bags is going to go to a US subscriber and one to a Canadian subscriber. And for my foreign subscribers, hang in there. There's going to be more. Here's the other thing. When I do just a general um, uh, giveaway, it's anybody can win. So it doesn't matter what country you're in, I will ship it to you. So there's that. But I also understand that it feels like I'm kind of just focusing on the USA and Canada. That was only because Canada Post has offered free shipping in October each week, one package to each Canada and the US. So that's the only reason why I separated it up like that. So hang in there, we're going to get to you. I'm definitely going to see if I can, maybe figure something out, like have a different code word for all the countries that are not included in US and Canada. And then we'll do a draw just for that. So let's take a look at what I have. So let me, actually, I might just slide this over because it's important you see what I've got here. So let me know what you want to do, what you want to see, that kind of thing. I am by no means an expert, and I think my approach to this, you'll see, is more problem solving. So figuring out, if something looks complicated, I could probably figure it out and help you do it in a simpler way. And also, I would not be afraid to try anything. So I feel like if you know how to thread a needle and you have beads, we can do anything. So this is the first one. So this one here, so the idea, I think this one I did off of Allie from Potomac Beats. It was her design idea. Now, I think these beads were smaller than what they should have been, I think. Because these are, and the reason I'm saying that is the 11 O's are buckling. I don't know if you can see that. One's low, one's high, one's low, one's high. They should actually fit nice and flush. So, I mean, you could use a 15 O. Let me get that in here. This looks like a 4, I think. Yeah, this is a 4. These are 4s. So, and these are 8 O's. I'm just double checking. It's hard when everything's small, you start to question, is that an 8O? So, but this one turned out really nice. And I did a picot with the 11O beads. There you can see it. And it actually, I find it looks a lot like lace. And I like it. Because initially, well, here's the other thing is, I don't particularly like my thread showing. So some of these designs, they only use 111O. So, and sometimes it's a delica. So the delicas are a little bit longer, so it hides your thread, and they kind of sit up in the top here. So then you do have a thread showing in this area here. But I'll show you some designs, and those actually look good too. And before I was like, nope, can't see the thread. So this one turned out super lovely, and this is the clasp that I put on. It's a magnetic clasp. That. And it looks lovely. And what I did, so this side here, I didn't finish it off with a line of beads like I did on this side. But actually it could probably use, it looks fine. You do see the thread, but I think it would look nice finished off like this. And basically this one, there was a lot of thread. You can see it showing. So I really needed to cover that up. So I might just cover that one too. I may have done it on the other side as well. I mean, basically this is a two-sided bracelet with this clasp because there's decoration on both sides and it's the same design on either side. And let me adjust the camera. I didn't realize it was goofing around. So that's that one. Then I thought, okay, I got more two hole beads. So I tried the diamond. Are these diamond? These are gem duos. The gem duo has the line in the middle. The diamond duo has like the sides are beveled. So basically the same design, only I used a gem duo, and you can see the 11O beads sit really nicely and really go well with this design, and I used the picot. Now on this one I used a box clasp, and so there's how I put it. I put it underneath the beads. You can see there's a lot of thread there. If you're concerned about that, you can conceal it with, you could either do it with some beads, or you could do it with a piece of faux leather and stitch it in there with maybe some bead accents, whatever. But since it's on the bottom side, I'm not going to worry about that. But this one, so that only works for the one side. So the box side can go underneath the beads, and then this sits nicely on top. But for this piece, because this has to go in the hole, you can't put it, I mean, I guess you could put it underneath. I don't know why I didn't, now that I think of it. Oh, I know why you can't put it underneath. You need to be able to get to this little paddle that squeezes your beads. And I found actually even with this design, it was hard, but I think it's this piece is really sturdy, and I have issues with my strength in my thumb. But what I did to cover up where my threads were and where those holes are is I just strung 4 beads across each side. I think there's 5 on this one, but I just strung beads across, and it matches. So then when you put it together, that's what you have. So it's pretty good. That turned out really nice. Let's open that and put that there. So then I thought, let me go to some bigger. I guess these are still 8/0s. I think what I was working with is trying to find my 8/0 beads that I can use in these designs, because definitely the 8/0 beads is better. It's quicker, it's easier to do the design. So yeah, so I wanted to try all the different ones, and because I had these kind of Picasso style beads, I wanted to match it with some, and then maybe add a bit of silver for the picot. And I believe, I don't know if these look like 15s. They're kind of small. Yeah, because, well, those are 8/0s too. That was the other thing, is I started with some silver because I'm figuring that my clasp is going to be silver. So then you get a nice, transition into your clasp. So you could do that too. And I hadn't finished this one. So you can see just quickly, when you add your next set of beads up here, you have your picot beads here. So you go up through this bottom one, add your 2, and then come down through this one. You're going to go through your next 2, but of course there are none. So you have to go down through this bead and up through this one and all the way up through those to get through. So you do have to kind of go through these a second time. So, but we'll get into that a little further down the line. Then again, I worked with some gem duos, and basically the same pattern. I think, yeah, so the gem duos are a bit closer together to each other because they're longer. So if they were circular, and the holes are further apart, so it's probably one of the reasons why they sit nicely. Well, actually they do buckle a bit, now that I say that. So there's that one. Then we have this one. This one's really, I love this one. So silver balls, and the sizes are different. So these are probably a 6. And these are 11/0 Toho beads, as well as those there. And then these are 8/0s. And they're like silver lined. Those look like gold or copper line though. So then we get to this one. So this one I see a lot, and so far I haven't seen one that I like, in the sense that when you start to open up, now this section here does really well, but it's the amount of beads you put here according to your size of bead here. So maybe if I had a bigger bead here, then I wouldn't add any of these seed beads on either side, and this would be a little bit shorter. I'm finding that this is like way too many beads to be loose like that, but we'll see. I'll do some more research, and yeah, you can see when you kind of push through, it opens up a bit. But here's the other thing. This is going to be on your wrist, which is rounded. So then this kind of puckering will sit properly. And it looks amazing. So I better, this reminds me of like Egyptian jewelry, because it's got like this gold, but then it's got this terracotta kind of stone feel to it. So there's that one. So I thought I'd test these beads that I got on AliExpress, and these are 11/0 beads. They're metallic, and they were like I don't know, they remind me of candy floss. And I thought, let me see. I don't usually order mixes, but let me see. This definitely looks interesting. So I just did a basic one, and it looks amazing. And of course, this one I just did the one bead, and you can see the thread. But I think, I mean, it looks amazing. Look at that. That is amazing. Um, I would probably put maybe 2 strands on either side, just of straight beads on either side to add to it. I don't know. So there's that. This one took like 30 minutes or something to do. Very quick. And that's the other thing with the herringbone, I find, is very quick. So these are 8/0 seed beads, and then I thought I think I saw a design where they use tile beads, but as you can see, they don't sit properly. So I don't know if maybe my tension is too tight. It's really tight. Yeah, so maybe if I loosened my tension a bit, that would correct that. But you can see it's kind of rounded. That's interesting. But if you round it, then you can't get it around your wrist. So that's that. So I thought, well, maybe these tiles, they're 6x6. Maybe they're too long. So I thought, let me get some Tila beads, which are 5x5. They are definitely too small now. You can see big gaps in between. So, and I just decided to accent the middle part. It still looks amazing. I'm sure, you know, you'd wear that and be, yeah, I would totally wear that. So there's that one. Then I wanted to do some designs with, these are 11/0 beads, and just do some line designs. So I started out with my starter brick stitch here, and did a little line there, and then I did these strips of lines. So I would probably put something here, like a bezeled. Oh, this looks nice just like that. Never mind, let's leave it as it is. That looks amazing. That's really pretty. I've done, this is probably a month ago that I did these, so I'm looking at them going, oh, why did I leave them so long? I've just been busy. This bead looks funky. So along that line, I tried this one here. These are like turquoise and like a cream color is kind of my, like, some of my favorite colors. So I did. So here's the thing I did is this is actually 1 strip, 2 strip, 3 strip, 4 strips. So I did the 1 strip is all turquoise, then I did one side of the next strip turquoise and the other side. Yeah, I miscounted there. There's 4 here. So this becomes one side of the middle. So that turned out really nice. That would be really lovely on a bracelet. So work on that. Then, so now I was like, okay, let me try some different beads. I think, I want to say it was Tammy that mentioned, I bought some of these triangle beads. That's these guys here. And I did an unboxing. I think it was Art Beads. They were $1 a bottle. And I bought a bunch of them. And I didn't know what to do with them. And somebody mentioned herringbone, and oh my heavens, this is probably my favorite. These triangle, they like are so shimmery, and I did just the 15/0 bead, and you cannot see, like, in tiny bit of thread you can see, but at a distance and in front you can't see that. So this turned out incredible. Look at this. That is so beautiful. So there's that one. Then I had these beads that I got from Shipwreck Beads. They were like about $5 for a bulk bag of 500. So in case you're wondering, these are some of these beads are going in as giveaways. But so they turned it. So some of these were, I think, square. Let me check here. It's really hard to tell, but it gives you, when you look at it this way, it gives you like a dimensional type look. And this turned out really nice too. This is a more earthy kind of feel to it. And then, so this is the last one. This one I used Delicas, so they are 11-0s. So I used the transparent color, and then I used like a copper color for the edge. And this turned out incredible as well. And actually this one I have a very special design to finish it off, but it looks amazing just like that. So I'll be showing you each one of these. So let me just mention again, this video is part of a giveaway video. This is in celebration of reaching 9,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. This has been crazy fun. I cannot believe that we've gotten to this point, and it's all because of you. So I definitely want to show my gratitude and share some of these crazy beads. I have too many, Jen says. So, and I know people are going to say, there's never too many beads. Yay, that's why I hang out with you guys. You will always support me in my my beaddom. So, please comment USA or Canada, and I will do a draw for a subscriber in the US and a subscriber in Canada, and I will be giving you the grab bags from Jill Wiseman's grab bag sale. So if you missed out, this is your chance to get. So there's Japanese seed beads grab bag. And then this one is the black button grab bag. And this is the regular button grab bag. And then there is the actual general grab bag. And so one person will get all of these, and another person will get the other one that I unboxed. So there you go. Let me think when I'm going to do the draw for this. That's the only part that I have trouble with, is deciding. Sometimes I get a lot of comments early on, and I don't want to leave it too long so that everybody gets kind of a good chance at winning something. But so let me think about this. Today is Tuesday. Let's say Thursday midnight. I'm going to write that down because I'll forget with everything going on. So you have until Thursday. Grab bag giveaway. Thursday at midnight. So there you go. Thank you so much again. I just can't thank you enough. This has been amazing. You know, we had this crazy thing called COVID happening, and we were stuck at home, and this has been just unbelievable, having people to talk to and do things with and get suggestions from. And yeah, it's been amazing. So I really appreciate all of you. And if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you too. Feel free to comment and let me know what you're interested in. And if it's something simple, no big deal, because sometimes it's interesting to go back. And here's the thing, when I started about 3 years ago, maybe a little bit more, I didn't know how to do any bead weaving. I could make leather wrap bracelets, and that was it. So I started just at the very beginning, and look at where I've gotten. And it's because a lot of people have helped me along the way with suggestions and check this video out. And this kind of thing, right? So, and people have sent me wonderful, wonderful friend mail. I cannot believe that people do that for me. So I really, really appreciate it. So yeah, definitely if you're new, hang in there and let me know what you're looking at or trying to do, and we'll kind of work some things in. So there you go. Take care for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.